Today, I want to show you how doing just one thing can increase your happiness enormously. But first, some facts about happiness. The World Happiness Report ranks countries based on their life satisfaction in the Gallup World Poll. It's released annually on the International Day of Happiness. Residents rate how satisfied they are with their lives on a scale of 0 right through to 10, from the worst possible life to the best possible life. One trend is very, very clear. Negative feelings, worry, sadness, and anger have been rising around the world by up to 27% from 2010 to 2018. And in these changing times with COVID, climate change, and global tensions, happiness is diminishing. My name is Rick Schnabel, and as a brain untrainer, I help people who can't figure out why their lives are not matching up to their ideals. Now, while I've helped people with burnout, anxiety, PTSD, depression, and creating and achieving their goals, the one common key factor in all of these issues is a lack of happiness. So why is it in the richest, most prosperous time in the history of the world that happiness is diminishing? The answer is simple, yet the cause of this decline is actually quite complex. Back in the 90s, I left advertising, and research told us that we were exposed to 1,000 advertising messages a day on average. Today, most research suggests that we are exposed to 10,000 messages a day. That's 10 times growth in just 30 years. I get it. Consciously or unconsciously, you and I are exposed to messages like these every single day. Messages that feed your ego and tell you that you can be anyone, achieve anything, you can be rich, you can be famous, you can be more than who you are today. Whether you are conscious of this or not, unconsciously, most people are comparing themselves to the rich, the famous, and the fortunate. When you compare, it's easy to be dissatisfied. When we are unconsciously dissatisfied, even a warm latte that you expected to be hot can actually tip you off your happy scale. Or an unsavory tweet or a post can push our tension triggers. Comparison and false expectations are the reasons we are not happy to begin with. And when you are not happy, anything, absolutely anything, can push you over the edge. Most people these days don't need much to actually lose it. People are losing patience and tolerance. A study conducted by NORC at the University of Chicago found that just 14% of Americans say they're happy. 14%. What? 86% of Americans are unhappy. We're talking about one of the richest countries in the world, where anyone who is willing to get focused on getting happy can create a happy life. But clearly, at just 14%, we know that a rare few are happy. Working every day as a brain untrainer, helping people to create happier lives, I want to give you a key insight to happiness. Let me give you a solution. Most people are unhappy because they equate happiness to being rich, famous, connected, influential, popular, financially free, or just free. Contrary to what most people think, as a coach, I've helped rich people, famous people, and financially free people. And I can tell you that these things do not make you happy. While most people think that getting or achieving makes you happy, it actually doesn't. It just builds your desire for dopamine. The neurotransmitter dopamine motivates you to take productive action, and soon you become addicted to achievement. So much so that your last achievement isn't as good as your desire for your next achievement. This makes sense as to why people who have it all are not happy, because they're focused on the next big thing. Now, while the rest of us have placed meaning on happiness as the attainment of things, true happiness comes not from getting, but giving. I know what you're thinking. What? You mean I have to give to get happy? I'm giving it all I've got. No way. Yes way. After almost 20 years and tens of thousands of hours of coaching and teaching people how to live a life beyond limits, a happier life, I witness my clients and students again and again find true happiness with a very, very simple formula. Happiness is all about giving. Because I give all day long. I am personally happy because I give to people. To those who reach out to me, I give them insights, I give them tools, techniques, and strategies. I give them ideas, I give them hope and faith in themselves. Happiness is not get. It's all about give. And because all of this giving, sure, at the end of the week, I'm a little tired, but I'm still happy. When you give, particularly when you give the best of you, and you do good in the world, you develop high levels of purpose. Material things and material gain do not actually give you happiness. Giver's gain. Recently, I worked with a gentleman who had depression for most of his life. He had seen a long list of therapists without any change. Over a series of sessions, we worked on the actual causes of his sad feelings. Now, this lifted him and gave him hope. Now, in our second last session, I set a task for him. It was a very simple task. All he had to do was go out and work in a soup kitchen to give to someone less fortunate than him. Our last session was our final session, because he came back and said his depression was completely gone. But more so, giving had actually caused him to feel happy. A twinkle had returned to his eye, and he shared how small talk made him feel big. Taking the time to listen to people that he met at the soup kitchen gave him a level of purpose because he was giving to someone. Giving to the world is how you will find a deep level of satisfaction, purpose, and happiness. Givers really do gain. So if you're not happy or as happy as you would like to be, then think of someone who you can help and offer them your help. If you have an expertise, offer to mentor someone. If you're a coach, coach someone. If you're a teacher, teach someone. Whatever you do, improve how you do it by giving to someone who actually needs you, who will get value from you. I hope this video has helped you today. And if you want more, subscribe to my channel because we are giving every day. And if you want to be more or to find more happiness, then let me help you in one of our solution sessions. I'll help you personally, give you some answers or give you some solutions in our solution session. Just click on the solution session link below, which I'll put in the description for you. Be courageous enough to give the best of you to the rest of you, and you will find happiness beyond limits. I truly hope this video has helped you today. And if it did, share it with someone who needs this, or pop a comment in the comment section below. My name is Rick Schnabel, and I hope that this has given you something of value today. Bye for now.